I would say that in tonight's game, there was a lot of ups and downs. There were some moments where we played really well, and we had some strong identity things that we want to be able to do, and then there was some times that we weren't consistent enough in those areas, and I think that's a big learning lesson coming out of this game. And but I think there are a lot of positives now, having been on the bench with the players and gone through a game and seen the ups and downs and what it goes through. I really feel I have a strong grasp of some areas that I think we can improve. Some of our attention to detail, some of the consistency in how we need to play, and really excited to get back at the rink tomorrow and get better the morning of the Chicago game, and we'll be a better team then.
What was your message for the team today morning?
Well, the message was to come back here tonight ready to play, ready to compete. We weren't able to make any adjustments, and it's difficult. It's difficult sometimes coaching these games too. I mean, I don't necessarily know the players as well. They don't really know me as well, but I give the guys a lot of credit. I thought they handled the day very professionally. I think this was a game, although we don't like what the result was, I think it gave everybody a good feel of how things are going to be, and it certainly gave the coaching staff a clear vision of what we need to move on to tomorrow.
John, what's this day been like for you, from introducing yourself to having a coach in the same day? What kind of whirlwind experience has it been for you?
Yeah, it was the first time. I did take over a team midway through the season, but it wasn't like this. You had a couple of days, and it's tremendously exciting. But there's a lot of things going. You're on a flight. You're doing all kinds of press and different things. You don't have an opportunity to spend a lot of time with the players, and you want to go out, see them play, see what they do, see what they can bring, and I thought it was really valuable. So hopefully get a good night's sleep tonight, get up early tomorrow, and come back to the rink energized. And I'm really, really looking forward to getting to work tomorrow.
John, how much can you absorb from tonight's game versus having to wait to after Chicago or so on and so forth? How much can you absorb from learning about this team? How much do you have to wait for 2 or 3 more games to really have things set?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think every time you're around them, particularly when you're new, it's learning. There's going to be now tomorrow's our first practice, right? So it's going to be, what's that day going to be like? What are my expectations of the coach? What are the players going to be? So it was really valuable, and I was thinking prior to the game with just certain areas coming in, some things that you want to work on in practice, and then going through the game, and then just watching some film before I came to meet with you guys. There's some slight tweaks. We'll continue to move along with them. And I think every day that we're together and every opportunity we get to compete and get tested and get challenged, and those are all areas that we're going to continue to improve on.
How do you kind of try to prevent that from becoming overwhelming, where you see a lot of things at once and you can't correct everything at once? I mean, do you plan to kind of like choose your spots and what's most important and kind of concentrate on little things at a time? Or?
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's not like you're coming into a good team. You're coming into a team that was well coached. There's certain things that are different between coaches, and I think sometimes when players go through the situation that they've gone through, some of it's not all tactics. Some of it is mentality, and some of it is identity, and some of it is having guys believe more in certain things or believe in themselves. And it's not. There are going to be tactical things that you're going to do, and anytime you teach people, you can't overwhelm them. So it's got to be very specific, things that they can work on, things that are essential that we feel are going to be better, and then we just keep building and building. But the most important thing, I think, is the mentality, how we play for each other, and I think the camaraderie in the room, and then just building their belief, into being very consistent, and that's I think that'll come over time.
Is there anything that tactically or technically that you saw tonight that you can work on immediately tomorrow?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things tactically we can do. There's I think some of the things defensively we can do a little bit better job in the D zone of trying to end more plays and just certain little positional tweaks that are little nuances. It's not a system overhaul at all. I think that's one of them. Some things in the offensive zone we can do. We have a big, strong team. Guys are talented with the puck. I think managing the puck better, being harder on the puck, spending more time in the offensive zone, and not just spending time there, but how can we become more threatening on the inside of the ice.
Anything else? Thanks, everyone.
All right, have a good night.
Practice at Bridgestone tomorrow.
All right, see you guys.
11:30.
The Razor just ended as soon as the press run. The Razor just ended. The Rager outside was like, just waited until the press. Man about it.